And watch out, Nigel Farage. A brand new superhero's in town, and he probably thinks you're the master villain. We'll be talking to the founder of Captain Europe. Forget Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman or Flash Gordon. Which one of those are you, Andrew? A new superhero's in town. He's called Captain Euro, and he wants to change the way some people think about the European Union.
Captain Euro, Europe's superhero. David Cameron and the F word. We join our hero after 3 days of intensive coaching. It is now 4 a.m., but Captain Euro never gives up. Mr. Cameron, I know you can do it. Give it one more try. I just can't. I've tried so hard. I promise it's just too much for a Tory. Never fear, Mr. Cameron. I will guide you. You cannot ignore the obvious anymore, Mr. Cameron. We have reached the breaking point. Let's try again. Okay, I'll try one more time. That's the spirit. Here we go. The 7 letters are F, E, D, E, R, A, L. Federal. I did it, and it didn't hurt so much this time. It's getting less painful every time. Well done, Mr. Cameron. The truth hurts sometimes, but we did it. And can you tell me what federalism is not? Being federal does not mean to centralize power or lose sovereignty. That's right. Federalism means to share power and sovereignty efficiently between the center and its parts for the benefit of the whole. And if federalism can work for the UK, it can also work for Europe. I see it now. The whole is greater than the sum of the parts, much like the UK, like how we wanted to keep Scotland in. You've got it. Now I just have to teach the other politicians.
Will it catch on? Well, it was a starring role for Giles. Anyway, is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Nicolas De Santis, the creator of Captain Euro, who joins us now. Why?
Why? Because I think it's time to bring this discussion to the United Kingdom in terms of where is the UK as a system of government going to go. As you know, we now have the options of having either more regional power, or having an English parliament, or having English votes for English laws.
EVEL, as we call it.
That's right.
Why a comic strip?
Because I think it's time to explain federalism, the European Union, in which people can understand. Because I think some of the topics we're dealing with, the people in the street are really not. It's very complicated to talk about the EU. It's
and dry, I suppose, for some people. You're talking about the institutions.
And we think Captain Euro can bring this to as a new way to explain this concept.
Right. Well, since this is the first time you've probably heard or seen this, does Captain Euro do it for you? Does it bring the European Union to parts that others haven't reached?
On the internet? Well, actually, I think it does serve a valuable purpose, because it is important to have an explicit debate about whether Britain wants to be part of a federal country. And, you know, federalism to Alexander Hamilton was a distribution of power, much of which did go to the centre. So if this can lead to more honesty on all sides about what this debate is about, including the admission that part of the drive in Europe is the creation of a federal European country, I think that's actually very valuable, even if a cartoon.
Call it in the thing. I mean, we saw the advice earlier, Captain Euro's advice to David Cameron. What's his advice to President Obama? To
President Obama, well, America is an ally in the good ways and in the bad ways, but Obama has obviously said that he wants UK in the European Union. We have many other country leaders that are saying they want the UK in the Union rather than out of the Union. What we're trying to avoid is this instability that brings the fact that many companies that want to invest in this country, now they have to wait because they don't know if the UK stays or doesn't stay in the Union.
And this is based really at a British audience, isn't it?
Yes, although we operate all over Europe. On Sunday we're going to be on the national newspaper in Croatia to talk about Croatian issues, but UK at the moment for us is a big priority.
And Captain Euro saved the euro, though?
The euro doesn't need saving. It's the #1 currency in the world in circulation, and it's a currency that's going to stay there, and it's one of the strongest currencies.
Not a new character, though, is he, Captain Euro?
No, Captain Euro, as Andrew knows well, we launched it in '98 to support the launch of the euro with a lot of success. And although we get a lot of hate mail from Eurosceptics, that helps us understand how they feel and understand the narrative that they have been, I think, brainwashed to believe about Europe being a bad thing.
Who pays for it?
It's independently funded, private donors, institutions, philanthropists, and we, Gold Mercury International, finance it because we believe in it. And
all right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joanne.
Will you be reading it?
Yes, very interesting.
Yeah.
I've learnt a lot
Said
from
with
even a
conviction.
little...
Good. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.